Hello, it's Susan here from Komori no Hime Cosplay, and today we're going to be doing a first impressions video of the Yaya foam that was made in collaboration with Cosplay Fabrics. So I have two different types of foam. I have the 2mm and the 10mm foam, and these are the only two that I picked up from Joann's. There is also a 5mm EVA foam, and there's also some foam dowels, but I just got the two of these because the 2mm foam I have in mind for a particular project, and the 10mm I was just curious about. Now, like I said, I got these from Joann's. At the time, my Joann's did not have the display for these up yet. I asked an employee about it, and she very, very kindly went in back and found these for me after I showed her the listing for them online and the item number for it. So that is something to keep in mind, that it is a new product that is still rolling out, and some stores may not have their display up yet, and some stores may not have received it yet. Just looking at the foam itself, it is 24 inches by 40 inches, which is why I am filming on the floor instead of in my usual crafting spot, because these are very big. They are not individually wrapped, and I did end up with a little bit of scuffing on mine because I didn't plan ahead and ended up just kind of shoving them in the back of my car. One of the things that I was really curious about this product was how they were planning on doing the markings for the barcodes on them. So for example, I have this 6mm EVA foam that I got from Joann's in the past. You can see it's got chunks cut out of it. But for this particular foam, to attach the tag, they just punched it on there and added little plastic pieces to keep it on, which is a pain because that means that you now have two holes that run completely through your foam, and that may or may not make it usable for your project. So I was happy to see that there are stickers that are used to put the barcode and all the information on it. It does leave a little bit of a mark when you take off the sticker, but it doesn't leave like a really thick sticky residue or anything like I was worried about. So that is one thing that I am pretty pleased with. Looking at the foam itself, there are occasionally little air bubbles, but nothing big enough that would make it so that you couldn't use that portion of the foam for your project. Price-wise, the 10mm foam was originally $24.99 for the sheet, and the 2mm foam was $12.99 for the sheet. However, I used a 50% off coupon on both of them, which made the 2mm sheet about $6.50 and the 10mm sheet about $12.50, which comparatively is pretty reasonably priced for foam, especially considering that you don't have to pay for shipping and you have the convenience of just going to Joann's and picking it up. To test the foam, I decided to use it to make the emblem for my Morgiana costume, and as I've mentioned in videos before, I have a relatively small workspace with poor ventilation, so it is glued together using hot glue and then sealed with Mod Podge before painting, and I think it turned out quite well. After finishing the project, as you can see, I still have quite a lot of foam left over, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The foam itself worked just fine for my project, and price-wise, with the use of coupons, it really is reasonably priced, and considering the convenience of having it at the craft store I go to on a regular basis, I'm definitely going to keep purchasing it in the future. I hope you found this video helpful. For more cosplay tutorial videos, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.